followed by the national anthem of the USA.
Well, the national anthems have been sung, the handshakes will commence, and we are almost set here for first kick here of match number 2 on match day number 1. Let's take a look at the starting 11 for both sides. The United States coached by Chris Petrocelli and China coached by Wang Jun. And plenty of firepower on this United States side. A lot of these players heading off to their respective colleges. A lot of UCLA flair on this team, along with Duke commits. So we'll see them as they try to start off this competition here on a high note. The captain for the United States is the goalkeeper, Mia Justice. And on the other side for China, it is Xiaozhu Wang. The referee this evening is Samantha Martinez. As they flip the coin, they'll exchange their badges. And we will get ready to go here for our nightcap. The United States will be in their white kits, while China will be in their red kits with yellow trim. So the United States looking to start off this competition on a high note and try to match what the Netherlands did earlier today, while China will be looking to do just the same. But for the United States, it's also about protecting their home turf here in Florida. Some final words from their respective sides as these teams get ready to go to work here tonight. So will be China going left to right, will be the United States going right to left as we get set to start off this match here tonight. It'll be the USA to start in possession tonight. Rylan Turner stands over it, along with Molly Griswold. There's the whistle underway here from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It's the United States and China here in match number 2 on match day number 1 in this 2020 Tricontinental Cup. It was the Netherlands taking down Norway in the match this afternoon. A score of 5-1, a dominating performance from the Netherlands. We'll see if either of these sides can match that performance and potentially claim first place in the standings after this first match day. Of course, all the teams will play each other throughout 3 matches over the course of 6 days. The next match day coming on Tuesday. Ball played down the wing now for the United States, and it's knocked out of play. It was Menxing Zhou who was there to put it out for United States corner. And the U.S. already on the front foot here in this match. We saw the Netherlands score a goal very early on, just past the minute mark. We'll see if the United States can do the same right here. They'll take it short. Still into the corner. Couldn't quite keep it in play, and it goes out for a goal kick. Well, the coach of this United States side, Chris Petruccelli, currently the coach of SMU in the collegiate ranks. He did coach the U-21s in 2003 and 2004 to back-to-back Nordic Cup titles. He's won over 400 games in his career at Notre Dame, Texas, and SMU. So winning pedigree on the sideline and in the technical area tonight and this week for the United States. As China looks to play through the middle now. See who can get a foothold in this match early on, as it was the United States earning that first corner. Let's now see what China can counter with. It's a giveaway in the midfield. And this one will roll out for United States throw-in. A little bit of pressure being shown here by China, and it's a giveaway. Su plays it wide for Wu. This will trickle out for a goal kick. The light's fully in effect. The field was drenched in sunshine earlier. Beautiful day here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Conditions not really a factor here tonight. United States looking to come through the middle. This one's played wide. It's Turner. Her cross comes all the way through. It was missed there. Griswold might have had an opportunity to possess it, but couldn't quite do so. This rolls all the way to this near side now for a throw-in, taken quickly. Sam Kroger, the West Milford, New Jersey native, to throw it in. Kroger scored against England last year when the U-18s went over to London to play the England U-18s for a couple of matches. They won the first one at 2-0, drew the second one 2-2. U-18 age group is kind of that weird one in between the U-17s and U-19s, obviously, but the U-18s don't necessarily have their own competitions like we saw in the Euros. There's a Euro U-17, a Euro U-19, similar in CONCACAF as well. But those U-18 competitions are kind of few and far between. There was a U-18 ID camp in Florida back in October, and many of these players participated in it. The first shot there for China, easily taken by Mia Justice in goal, making just her second appearance for the U-18s here tonight, out of Amherst, Ohio, and IMG Academy. A missed touch there by Jingjing Wu. United States will look to build into the attack here. A long ball over the top. Looking for Turner. She'll eventually track it down. Now it's China. Here's Jin Jing Wu again. Pass cut out. Once again, looking to connect with those forwards up top. Unable to do so there. Easy interception there by Heredia Beltran, and she'll carry it forward now for the U.S. Few options in front. She gets taken down, and there is a foul. A free kick opportunity upcoming for the United States. Really good job there by Heredia Beltran to win it back and then carry it upfield and then eventually get fouled. It was Jingtong Jia who committed the foul. Of free kick takers standing over this for the U.S. Looks like Crowder and Kroger are there. We'll see what the option is here for the U.S. It'll be Crowder to take. She's going for goal. It's blocked out and then it's put in. The opening goal for the United States. Comes in the 7th minute. The U.S. off and running here early on here in Florida. The goalkeeper, Yi-Sin Hao, all she could do was really push it out in front and then an easy finish to knock it in for Carly Reeves. The San Diego, California native opens to scoring for the United States. We'll see now how China can respond here. It was a good free kick taken there by Aislinn Crowder. And then it was Carly Reeves, one of just 2 2021 graduates here on this United States side. Her along with Dillery Heredia Beltran, 2021 graduates, so have not committed anywhere yet for college. But nonetheless, an opening goal for the U.S. comes in the 7th minute, and they will absolutely take that. Foul there as the U.S. look to play out of the back with Emily Matthews. Well, the U.S. will need a goal differential of more than 4 if they would like to claim first place in the standings after match day number 1. It's taken away by Griswold. Deflects all the way back for goalkeeper Yi-Sin Hao. Throw and one by the United States. Now China looking to break back the other way on the counter. They'll have to slow things down here. Dillery Beltran all done to knock that out of play. course, 90 minutes will be played, but if this match is level after the 90 minutes, there will be a penalty kick shootout, and that means both teams will earn points tonight. You obviously get 3 points for a win after 90 minutes, but if you win the penalty kick shootout, you get 2. If you lose the penalty kick shootout, you get 1 point. If you lose after 90 minutes, of course, no points to be earned. It's Justice under some pressure. Griswold will have to track this down, and she does. You also do get 5 substitutions throughout the match. We saw Norway and the Netherlands use all 5 in the previous match this afternoon. Here's Huang. Now plays it wide for Wu. Knocked down a play by Heredia Beltran, tracking back in defense. Early goal for the United States coming in the 7th minute. A good start for them. We'll see how they can defend it and try to add on to it. Did come from a set piece. Heredia Beltran can't keep it in play. It did deflect off of a Chinese player, so it will be a throw in here for the U.S. Busy time right now for the U.S. women's national team system. The U-17s having a training camp in Florida just a couple weeks ago, and the national team getting ready for Olympic qualifiers starting in Houston in a few days. Of course, the U-18s at the Tricontinental Cup trying to do their part. Comes China into the attack. Laying it off, a good pass, the shot coming, and it's saved by Justice. It was Jingjing Wu who had the shot in the end. But Meng Lu Shen was the one carrying it forward, the number 10 here for China. It looked like maybe a little bit of a deflection there was enough to put that shot off. Rylan Turner tracking back. Easy save in the end for Justice. Played forward and eventually won back. Well done there by Turner. No fear in this Chinese team. They're really playing an open and expansive game here against the Americans early on. This one's cut out. It will not be able to be saved in the end by Emily Matthews. Another goal scorer against England last year. She's currently committed to Purdue University. The Chinese attack again. Liang gets it right back. Here's Liang going for goal, the shot, and it's wide. This attack from China, they are not afraid of coming at this United States side. The shot there by Wei Liang goes wide. One back. Here's Wu. Now brings into the middle. Through the legs. Now play to this near side. Drenni Wu to the end line. Trying to cut it back now. Heredia Beltran in defense. Well, comes into the box and the shot comes on. That one well wide there by Wei Liang. So the U.S. opening the scoring after the free kick. It was saved by Yi-Sin Hao, the goalkeeper for China, where Carly Reeves was able to pounce on top of it. Put it into the back of the net. Trying to play through the middle, but it wasn't quite there for the U.S. Good move there by Heredia Beltran. One of those 2021 graduates, but he does have pretty nice footwork. One back in the midfield. Here's Wei Liang. Now for Min Yang. Her shot deflected. Looks like this one will stay in play there on the far side. Out for a China throw-in. We have to say the response has been good from China after conceding that goal in the 7th minute. They've been on the attack. There's Wu. Back for Zhao. Back outfield. You can hear some yelling, you'd think there from the U.S. bench area, saying to step up and try to pressure the ball, especially when it's at the back for China. Now a throw-in up coming for the U.S. Tracked down by Kroger. She'll keep it in play, trying to advance it upfield, but once again, won back by China. Liang sends it forward. Pretty easy in the end there for Mia Justice. Long ball sent forward. Won't be a white jersey able to collect it. It's Yi-Sin Hao who does scoop it up for China, and they can build out of the back once again. Xiaozhu Wang. Wu able to keep it in play. Still carrying it forward. Now here's Liang. That's the top of the box. It's brought down. Going to ground and winning it back for a moment, but China able to pounce right back on it. Sent forward again for Min Yang. She's unable to win the foot race for it, and the U.S. comes away with it. Kroger. Now Heredia Beltran. Oh, right through the legs. A great looking nutmeg by Heredia Beltran. Now it's Griswold. Can this turn into something for the U.S.? All the way across and all the way through. Another cross sent in, headed on and saved in the end by Howe. All started by that nifty looking nutmeg by Dillery Heredia Beltran. And the cross sent in. Couldn't quite get it past Howe. It was Ryland Turner. He was a part of that U.S. squad that won the 2019 CONCACAF U-17 championship, along with Sam Kroger. One back again. Here's Turner. Trying to turn it upfield. Going for goal. Out for a goal kick. Played forward. Justice will come off her line. Once again, over the top for the U.S. For Heredia Beltran. And once again, funnels back to Yusin Howe. One back by Kroger. As Wu couldn't quite advance it upfield. Kroger still carrying it forward. Gets it right back from Griswold. Now falls the other side of the box. Cleared away. It was McMahon, who's there for the U.S. Now Sue plays it ahead. Sue continuing her run. Sue again to win back possession for China. Jia. Trying to go through the middle. Now Shen. Wu able to come away with it again. Wu cuts it infield, has her pass deflected. A long shot coming on. Bounces a few times into the hands of Mia Justice. Past the midway point of this first 45 minutes. Tonight from the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It's the Tricontinental Cup at the U-18 level. It's match number 2 here between the United States and China. Hear the directions from the United States technical areas and move the ball a little bit quicker. Play a little bit shorter, maybe the United States. There's a foul. Going in the U.S.'s favor. Sydney Jones will put this back into play for the U.S. Westchester, Pennsylvania native. Here's Kroger again. Break down this Chinese defense. Instead, there's a giveaway. Here comes China back the other way. Jing Wu carrying it forward. Still Wu. She just ran in to the goal scorer, Carly Reeves there. Madison Perez was also over there. U.S. quickly shuts down that Chinese attack. Beltran got a touch to it. The U.S. does win it back. Right in the middle for Griswold. Taken away on Su. He's looking for Min Yang. U.S. hasn't had too much sustained attack in this match so far. A few opportunities here and there. They might have the lion's share of the possession, but it's been mostly in the middle third of the field. China doing a really good job of team defending here. Ball played forward. Once again knocked down. The U.S. has really had trouble playing through the midfield. They've lost the ball plenty, and that's why they've reverted those long balls. They haven't necessarily worked. Here's Wu. Play it forward again. Turner got her head to it. It's China to come away with it again. Play to this near side, some room to run, and much needed tackle there by Madison Perez, who came sliding in to knock it out of play. Looks like it took a deflection off of the Chinese player there, Wu. It's the United States throwing. On the turn, here comes the U.S. again. They might have numbers if they play this right. It was cut out. Very well done by Xiaozhu Huang. Here at center back, another deflection. Huang has to be alert to it again and just puts this out of play. No nonsense defending from the Chinese center back. Beltran towards the end line, cuts it back, gets by another defender, puts her on her back. Griswold couldn't provide the finishing touches, but it did take a deflection out. Heredia Beltran really showing her footwork up tonight. Gets by one, puts another on her back. And Griswold, her shot just deflected up over. Cheeky moves, you could say, by Heredia Beltran so far tonight. Saw the nutmeg earlier that sparked an attack, and now it's a corner kick here for the U.S. It's Kroger to stand over it. right on the half-hour mark. Second corner of the match for the U.S. Samantha Martinez just making sure that goalkeeper is not obstructed. Now here's Sam Kroger to swing it in. Into the middle, and a foul will give it back to China. Like Rylan Turner was trying to get up for that. It was a good ball swung in. Yeah, it did go over Xiaozhu Wang. Stood her ground quite well, but did get clobbered from behind. U.S. again, Turner brings it down, but can't keep possession. This one played wide and out of the reach of Menglu Shen. Turner once again can't quite keep the ball at her feet. Allows China now to build forward. Another long run here by Menglu Shen. She gets it back as she continues the run. The cross in, deflected away. Another shot, deflected out. And it's a corner kick for China. Wei Liang going over to take it. So this will be an in-swinger. And after Samantha Martinez breaks everything up in the middle. She'll have a quick talk there with Jingjing Wu. Now the corner kick sent in towards the back post. Justice very strong there in the box. And able to collect it here for the U.S. She'll slow things down after the corner. Stolen away. China will look forward again. Here's Wang. She goes to ground, but does win the ball. This one sent wide for Shen. Couldn't quite get it by Carly Reeves. The long ball just sent straight out of play, looking for Kroger. It will be a throw in now for China. Getting our first sub of the match. It'll be Griswold to come off. Well, Deja Torbert will be the one to come on. Another one of those UCLA commits is Torbert out of Buford, Georgia. Plays for Nationals. Now China right back into the attack. Wu towards the end line. Cross coming in. One hop. And into the hands of Justice. She nearly spilled it, but was able to collect it all. First touch for Torbert. Now Heredia Beltran again. She gets cut down by Jingjing Wu. I think just a talking to. I think that's strike number 2. You know, 3 strikes and probably a yellow card coming for Jingjing Wu, as we saw another conversation in the box before the Chinese corner kick a few minutes ago. Played forward again, looking for Turner. Turner does get on the end of it, at least for a moment. Couldn't quite keep possession in the end. Aside from the goal that separates these two sides, there hasn't been much to split. China's really up to the task here tonight, making it very difficult for how the United States wants to play. Here's Wu. Looking for room there on the far side. Eventually gets it to Shen. Shen gets it right back. A long shot comes on. It's blocked down. Heredia Beltran keeps it in play. Another nutmeg there by Heredia Beltran. It's nutmeg number 2 of the night for the U.S.'s number 11. Take another look at this. We'll slow it down right through the 5-hole there by Heredia Beltran. Here's Torbert. Well done there by Wu to keep possession for the moment for China. And then she concedes the throw-in. Turner trying to turn that corner. Does win a corner kick here for the U.S. See if they can make this one count. Looks like Madison Perez striding over towards that corner flag. Swung in, bounces all the way through for Yu-Sin Ho comes away with it. Another ball played in, looking for Torbert. She goes down. And then Qingzhou was able to clear it out. So about 5 minutes away plus stoppage time until halftime. As the U.S. getting on the board in the 7th minute through Carly Reeves. The free kick was saved by Yi-Sin Hao, but right into the path of Reeves, who just had to put it back on frame. It opened the scoring for the U.S. But since then, there haven't been too many premier opportunities really for either side. Giveaway by the U.S. And given right back by China. Looked like they had numbers there, but couldn't quite get it right. Played forward again. Jing Wu. Her cross towards the near post. Justice able to scoop it up. Feels like a very commanding presence by Mia Justice in goal tonight for the U.S. Distribution, though, is taken away, and China can look into the attack again. Here's Shen. She goes down. The U.S. can come back the other way. Kroger now. Just not on the same page there. Heredia Beltran was Torbert. Here's Wang. Wide for Wu, who just can't keep it in. You feel like if China could connect a few more of these passes to get into dangerous areas, it could really give the U.S. some fits. Right now, they have just been about a step off. Play it wide again. Wu on the overlap towards the top of the box. It's brought down. And this shot by Jing Wu, nowhere near Mia Justice in goal. Comes the U.S. Maybe one more attack here before halftime. Brought down by Turner. Her shot going for goal. Just a little bit wide. Looked like it may have even caught Yi-Sin Hao off her line a little bit, but was always sailing wide. Wu, across coming in. Was just deflected by a U.S. defender. Otherwise, it might have gone right into the path there, Min Yang. in the stoppage time here at the end of this first half, and there will be 1 minute of additional time added on. Here's Wu again. Down the line for Jingjing Wu. Good pressure being shown by the U.S. defense. Going to push China away from their goal. Sure, plenty to talk about at halftime with both of these sides. How can China unlock the code to the U.S. back line, and how can the United States maybe force some more attack and be able to play through the middle of this Chinese midfield? Just waiting for the whistle. There it is. And that is the end of the first half here from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It was Carly Reeves, the goal scorer for the U.S. in the 7th minute, but there's 45 minutes down, 45 to go. It's the United States 1, and it's China 0. Back here for the second half of this Tricontinental Cup match between the United States and China. It is match number 2 of match day number 1. And the U.S. with a 1-0 advantage over the Chinese side as we get set for this second half. A vital 3 points on the line here tonight. Looks like we'll get a halftime sub here for the U.S. to come on. Looks like that will be Maggie Graham to come on for the U.S. We're still waiting the opposition, China, here in just a moment. It's a very interesting first half, back and forth. Making way there for Graham will be Aislinn Crowder. So she is off and Graham is on. There is China. They will switch ends. Now the U.S. going left to right, China going right to left. And just about set to go. Our referee tonight, Samantha Martinez, sets her watch, blows her whistle, underway. 45 minutes to go here from the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Once again, it starts off much like that first half went. Some giveaways in the midfield. Now all the way back. The center back, Zhao Huang, who's been pretty good there in central defense, along with Men Ching Zhou. 2 center backs for China. Earlier today, it was the Netherlands taking down Norway 5-1. That has Norway with 3 points at the top of the group with 5 goals and a +4 goal differential. A very good start for the Dutch. We'll see if either of these sides can match that here tonight. Getting into the box, Men Lu Shen drops it off. The shot coming and it goes wide. Han Su couldn't put it on frame. A goal kick for Mia Justice. Put on a strong performance in that first half. Directing traffic out of the back and making some big saves when necessary. Of course, a couple of different rules in this competition, and we'll go to penalty kicks if we are level after 90 minutes, where the winning team would get 2 points for winning the shootout, the losing team just 1. Sin Hao in goal, now for Huang. on Su. Play it forward again. This one cut out. Kroger ends up getting it back. And the U.S. will look to go forward again. It's not been easy for this United States side to play through this midfield. Couldn't quite knock it to this near side for Sydney Jones, the Ohio State commit. Ball played forward. It's knocked down. And Jones comes away with it now. For the long ball. Couldn't quite get it there. Here's Shen. Now for Su. Knocks it around for Zhao. China coming into the attack again. To the end line. Once again out for a goal kick. It's kind of how it's gone through this first 49.5 minutes. China can get in and around those corners, but they can't quite get that final pass into the box to really create some danger in front of Mia Justice in goal. See how things change as this match continues, but for both sides, it's been a struggle to get into the attack. The USA, of course, getting that goal coming from the set piece, but aside from that, not a whole lot through the run of play. A throw in there for Sydney Jones. She wasn't quite ready for it, and I think it was an illegal throw-in anyway. So now a throw-in for China. Now a throw-in for the U.S. And Jones will come up to take it. Just taken away there by Shen. Able to get around Jones. Shen continues her run, hops over defender. Shen, centering pass! And there were 3 Chinese players there, and they all were looking at each other. That was maybe one of the best attacking moves of the match so far. Menglu Shen, really nice move to hop over Reeves. The centering pass was there. Maybe one of those Chinese players in an offside position was why they didn't play the ball, but a really good move there by Menglu Shen, the Chinese number 10. And the U.S. comes back the other way. Heredia Beltran trying to split 2 defenders, gets taken down and wins a free kick. Might be one of the best players on the pitch tonight for the U.S. Delivery, Heredia Beltran. Seems like whenever the ball is at her feet, she is causing some trouble for the opposition. A free kick coming just inside that corner flag area. Plenty of options to aim for in the middle. A lot of room around that penalty spot as well. See what the USA decides to do. All clipped in. Maria Beltran brings it down. Now a cross comes in towards the near post. It's headed away. Maria Beltran still. It's finally cleared away. McMahon wins a throw-in for the U.S. China looks the other way. Liang sends it forward. Nobody there in a red jersey. Justice there to collect for the U.S. Like the next goal in this match, if there is one, obviously have a long way in determining the outcome of this match. Whether the U.S. can double its lead or whether China can pull one back and make things interesting here for the U.S. Wide. Here's McMahon. Trying to take on Howe. And it will be a foul against China, so a free kick upcoming here for the U.S. As Yusin Ho committed the foul there on McMahon. Now it's Kroger to come over to take this for the U.S. Take it short towards the top of the box. McMahon didn't quite make the turn. Nothing doing for the U.S. on that occasion. A giveaway there from China as McMahon was bearing down there on Ho. Keep it in play. That was Emily Matthews. Now Jones. The U.S. able to play out of that bit of trouble there from China. Comes the U.S. Torbert or Heredia Beltran, but she was in an offside position. Boy, that was potential start of a pretty good run by the U.S., but it will be called back for offside. Foul called against McMahon. Free kick here for China. The longer this stays 1-0, feel pretty good if you're China. The U.S. right where you might want them right now. Free kick opportunity. Making it very difficult for the U.S. to do anything coming forward. We have to give the U.S. defense credit as well. They made it difficult for China in and around the box as well. The goalkeeper Howe has to come off her line and just put this out of play for a throw-in. Looks like a substitute readying for China. It will be Min Yang to come off. Lianan Cha will come on. Cross coming in, the header on, and it goes wide. Good opportunity there for the United States. Unable to put it on frame. China now can come forward after seeing that header from the U.S. go just wide. Here's Zhao. This one is able to go out as Kroger got her body in the way to put it out for a goal kick. Approaching the hour mark here from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It's 2020 Tricontinental Cup, U-18 level. For handball, but Jones will continue play. Play down this near side. Here's McMahon. The cross coming in, couldn't quite get the flick. Maria Beltran was making the run. China now will look to come back the other way on the counter. Still carrying it forward is Shen. Shen as her pass deflect to a teammate. Now it's Wu. Her cross towards the top of the box. Brought down. Shen. Good spell of possession here for China. The way through, and it's cleared away by Reeves. Now Torbert. McMahon. And out for a U.S. throw-in. Now Heredia Beltran again. Danger on the ball as we've seen tonight. Kroger. All the way through for Howe. forward. Looking for Torbert. It's knocked out of play by Menching Zhou. Couple American Outlaws made the trip here to Lakewood Ranch, banging the drum in the background. Jones. Kroger going for goal. A brave header there by Huang. Clear away that shot. The U.S. keeps possession. Trying to switch the play, it didn't quite get there. And China can come forward here. An opportunity here for China. She was offside. Han Su couldn't quite time the run right. And an opportunity goes away for China there on the counter. Jones is it down the sideline. Here's Turner trying to turn that corner. She does. Turner goes in to the back post, and it's in! The United States doubles its lead. It was all started by Ryland Turner. And the U.S. can breathe a little bit easier now as they have found that second goal. Well, played down this touchline by Sydney Jones. Put all the way through. And knocked in there at the back post. A big goal for the U.S. And there will be a substitution here. And it will be Ryland Turner to come off. Turner will come off, and Watkins will come in. Ball put out of play, but said the next goal in this match would be really, really crucial, and for China, maybe a little bit cruel. The U.S. now a 2-0 advantage. I wonder now if they can go for a few more. Here's Wu. Headed down. Goal goes to the substitute, Maggie Graham. Big goal that was. Here's Watkins, her first touch into the game. Cross coming in, flicked up in the air, and Howe is able to take it. As things stand, it would be the Netherlands in first place based on goal differential. The U.S. level with them on points, and then Norway and China occupying the third and fourth spots. It will be China to take on the Netherlands on Tuesday, while the U.S. will play Norway here at this same time, 6:30 Eastern time. All these same platforms. to try to pull one back, make these final 20 minutes interesting. Switch the field, never quite got there. McMahon can take it out for the U.S. Here's somebody saying, let's keep it. They're not able to. Here's Ho. This one will roll out for a throw-in. China will take it quickly. Houston Ho comes over. Substitute. Yanan Zhao. Back for Ho, cross into the middle. Nobody there in a red jersey. Now here comes the United States charging forward. Plays it off for McMahon. It's Watkins in the middle, still McMahon. And she just miskicks it, unhappy with herself. The U.S. tried to counter quickly. Grace Watkins was carrying it forward. In the end, out for a goal kick right on the 20-minute mark plus stoppage time to go. It's 2-0 to the U.S. The goals coming from Graham and Reeves. Ball played forward here. Trying to track it down. Losing her footing though. Shen going down and the U.S. can carry it out. Here's Matthews. Now for Kroger. He'll slow things down. Graham the goal scorer. Now Jones. Deflected out. Now a goal kick. Ho trying to get around McMahon, able to do so. Laid down that far touchline. Kroger. Play 1-2, but it's knocked out of play. A throw in for China. Will they find a goal in this match tonight? Will the U.S. be able to post a clean sheet? Something the Netherlands were not able to do. You know, they ended up scoring 5 goals. Right through the middle. Knocked wide for Watkins. It's Graham in the middle. More players arriving. It's knocked out for a throw-in. Drums still beating in the background. The U.S. trying to now close out this 2-0 advantage, trying to gain all 3 points here in this first match, the Tricontinental Cup. Move to get away from a defender. Here comes China. Maybe numbers if they can get this right. Shot coming on, it's blocked away by Kroger, or pardon me, it's Perez. Grabbed in the end by Mia Justice. Now just 15 minutes to go into the final quarter of an hour. Jones plays it ahead. Now McMahon. Quick touch there by Torbert. McMahon knocked out of play. Throw in for the U.S. Nice would it be to get a third goal and really put this match out of reach for the United States. And now it's a throw in for China and Ho. Comes China into the attack again. Once again, unable to figure it out. It's this Chinese attack. Go right through the middle. A good battle here. An opportunity here for Grace Watkins. The shot coming. Saved by Howe. A battle there with Men-Ching Zhou. It was Grace Watkins. Just shoulder to shoulder. Eventually the shot. It's going to be an easy one for Howe to save. On the turn. Can Howe keep this in? She can. Here's Ho. The cross coming in towards the near post. Bounces all the way through again. And nobody there to collect for China. They do regain possession. Just not enough runners into the box at times. The team in red tonight. Have capitalized off a few U.S. mistakes, turned them into some opportunities. A substitution for the United States will be Michelle Cooper to come on, along with Aki Yuasa. Will be Matthews and McMahon to make way, while Yuasa and Cooper will come on. Yuasa from Charlotte, Vermont. Cooper from Clarkston, Michigan. Yuasa committed to UCLA. Cooper committed to Duke. Cooper from the nearby IMG Academy. A good second half there by Quincy McMahon, Highlands Ranch, Colorado native. Some fresh legs on for the United States as they try to close this one out. And all 5 subs have now been used. Coach Chris Patricelli. There is a yellow card. It's the first one of the tournament issued into Yanan Chao. There is no yellow card accumulation penalty or suspension throughout this tournament, but obviously if you get a red card, you would miss a match. Here is the yellow card. Just taking her down after the foul had already been committed. And then kicking it away. That will do it every time. This game really starting to pick up in the physicality department. And once again, that is Zhao. She has to be careful. Literally just picking up a yellow card. She says okay, and we'll continue. Kroger, get around a few defenders, still carrying it forward. Here's Kroger, playing it wide for Watkins and never got there. Already a Beltran into the box and in an offside position. At least the second time tonight she has been caught in an offside position. China will look to go quickly again to restart play. Mid wide for Wu. Also did not get there. Out for a throw-in. As the minutes tick by, the U.S. being more and more likely like they're going to get those 3 points. You have to say they have deserved them. China have had some opportunities in this match, but it never really felt like the U.S. was in too much danger of conceding a goal. There have been a few opportunities, but China in the final third really let them down, you feel. Maybe they can make amends for that in the last few minutes here. Nansu. Cross coming in. It's still there. Referee letting play continue, and the U.S. can play out. Misplaced pass. A lot of open field here. Heredia Beltran, Watkins in the middle. Heredia Beltran cuts back to her right foot. And the shot will go out of play. Great opportunity there on the break for the U.S. to extend its lead. They couldn't quite get it right. Heredia Beltran did have Watkins running along with her. Right after she cut inside, I think she just had one thing in mind, and that was to go for goal. Couldn't quite get that right. It looks like a sub for China as Wei Liang has come out. It's Tianai Drang who sent that forward. Newly entered into the match, number 23 for China. Almost a giveaway at the back. Opportunity here for China, and they couldn't get it right once again. Dangerous. The U.S. trying to play out of the back, and really the first mistake by Mia Justice tonight, and luckily it was at such a weird angle there in the end that didn't really cost the U.S. anything, but still something to be mindful of. 5 minutes to go. All played forward. The U.S. on the attack, the shot coming, and it's saved. It's Michelle Cooper with the shot. Only 2 subs used tonight for China. Coach Wang Jun. Jin Chong Zhao going down. Only continuing. Maria Beltran still showing that fancy footwork we've seen plenty of tonight. Brought down by Cooper. She goes to ground, able to keep it alive. Watkins trying to play it through for Heredia Beltran, and it will not find her. Instead, it finds the hands of Howe. Was able to keep it in play there. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. The U.S. looking more and more likely they will get those 3 points. They have to finish the job first. Here's Cooper on the turn. Cross coming in, takes a bounce. Torbert's there. The shot. And out of play. Something doing for the U.S. once again. China now has to work very quickly, and they got to get this right. Wide here for Jones. Taken wide now by Cooper. Aside from that mistake a few minutes ago there by Justice, and right there again, tough moments on the ball there for Justice. It was just about to compliment the U.S. There have not been too many mistakes tonight. They have managed this game quite well, but Justice a few moments at the back of maybe some questioning after the match. Aside from that, you have to say that she hasn't let in a goal yet. So all in all, how bad could it be? Fredia Beltran trying to run that down. Boy, that was almost an assist there from the goalkeeper. To stoppage time. See how many minutes we get here. And we will get 3. There will be one more sub to come on for China as well. Looks like Xiao Tan will come on in just a moment. Cooper slides it forward. Opportunity here for the U.S. all the way to the end line. Howe retreats. Cross coming in. Blocked away by Howe. Shot coming again, and it's just pushed aside. A great save by Yi-Sin Howe in goal. They keep it at 2-0. Shot almost coming out of nothing there by Torbert. Xiaoya Tan will come on. Making way will be Menglu Shen. Now they'll take it into the corner and try to waste some time. Kroger comes away with it. They can get a goal out of it. Cooper going for goal, pushed away, and then cleared out of play. So we're midway through the minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. Look at it here. Kroger, low cross in, and Cooper, once again, forcing a save out of Howe, who has actually done a really good job of keeping this at 2-0 in the past few moments. Short again. This one out of play for a United States throw-in. One more opportunity here for the United States, or will it be for China? Cut out, put out of play. I was content to just do that. Waste a few more seconds. Not many left in this match. It will be the United States against Norway on Tuesday, and China will play the Netherlands in the early match. That will be match day number 2. For that, 2 off days. The Netherlands will be at the top of the standings after 1 match. The United States will be level on points, but there will be a few goals behind them in terms of goal differential. Reeves clears it away. There's the final whistle, and the United States opens the competition with a 2-0 win over China. At times it wasn't easy. China made them work for it, but in the end, the U.S. get what they deserve, and it's a 2-goal victory. So that's going to do it for our entire crew on this full day of action from the Tricontinental Cup. I'm Josh Eastern saying so long where it finishes, the United States 2 and China 0.